And Mesh
Porridge.
or Goldy, y'all can
Porridge.
check the VOD to see if it's going.
Yeah. We are live. Fucking porridge. Porridge is actually very, very good, guys. Like, I know I'm saying that, but it's actually quite
I'm gonna use this.
I like
one.
porridge.
Porridge.
All
I
right.
already hit a miss on porridge.
Everyone just agrees.
So for those
Oh,
watching
porridge.
the video, Jodie will not be
Dude, I
joining
need
us
this
today,
food.
so we'll be down Jesliann. As I remember, y'all were wanting to look into some things that happened into the city of Jaganton. No, that's the family. Haha, Nogvarot. You have been doing an expedition.
Nope.
Lost a mesh.
Oh,
Bye,
we lost a
Mesh.
mesh. Okay, well, the
No, she's
recap
fine now.
continues. The adventuring party is in Nogvarot investigating bribery suspicions and smuggling suspicions upon some wild accusations and or witnessing of certain events that happened in the town. Through this, the party has worked with a member of the Ogden Trust, the Empire's arm of spy network, contact point here, and is now working under the table by infiltrating both the Righteous Brand, the troops, and the Crown's Guard, and the extra kind of last Aegis group of the city itself, trying to uncover some more mysteries. Through this, they've gone through and uncovered some things, which they will continue to need to be responsible for on their own. And I don't want to take up too much with the recap itself on this pot of stuff. But through this, Jesliann, because she is absent, was originally going to be checking into more of these missing shipments from the Jagantoths. They had... Hang on. My notes are a big mess. I think this is what Mesh said, that S.H.P.H.A was suspicious of the shipments from the Dragontoths being a possibility and wanted to have Jesliann investigate that. Was that correct? Okay. Because I remember my notes were kind of informed by what you guys are saying.
And
That you wanted to do.
also find the starting point of the other chain. Was it Uthalot that sent the other chain of events? No, it was Tribane.
Okay. Layla was wanting to check in some person that she found out was getting drunk. Dante said that the metal creatures had been found in some crates. Wanted to check in to see if that was the same area. And so for a lack of this, I think what will end up happening is that Jesliann, I will say, I'll let you guys give what she does to the day as up to a dice roll. And then what she will do is basically she'll be collecting documentation references to bring back and start filing some kind of organizational report with your Ogden Trust contact, Telva. So she will basically just be out and about collecting things, and then the next time we meet, if you guys don't have any further progress that you want to do, I will like start up what Jodie may want to do with Jesliann, and then we'll kick off after that for the next time we meet. Sound good?
Sound good?
All right. As another thing, there was S.H.P.H.A wants to investigate the plushies that were found by somebody that was a big Vox Machina fan, apparently. And then there was also some disappearing packages that I think Harry was talking about. Jagantoth sparring with the quartermaster, Bookie, and Captain Nyla Vren, and Captain Devrick, something like this. All right.
Shiva, I'll speak out of character. One of the things I was going to do is get a doll. If you are there, can you get a doll? And I just won't.
Do
Okay, cool.
do I have a reference point of where the box would be, Rob? From
I will say let's just hand wave it because you guys have some paperwork and some other things, like with other people's research. We can say that you guys have adequately researched enough to triangulate some sort of educated guess. And if you don't find it like immediately, it would just be something you'd have to take a couple minutes to kind of figure out where it is in the camping area. You can track it down without much suspicion at this stage.
Yeah, I'll get it then. That's something I've been looking to. The other thing I need to do is try to start making some impressions. Maybe I'll Rob, the other thing I wanted to ask is, what is our sleeping arrangements? Is it like a big common room, everybody sleeping in the same area, or do we have smaller rooms with a couple of people?
Okay, I will say that... Hang on a second, I have to actually see if a barracks is a place. Okay, yeah, so there is a Righteous Brand barracks called the Red Iron Barracks, I think. Hang on, let me just make sure this is the correct... Yeah, the Righteous Brand stay in the Red Iron Barracks.
Right.
It is
I think
also...
we were going to be bunk buddies.
Yeah. Well, I think it's relatively common for them to be gender split, just for what it's worth. I know that that's kind of a hot topic at the moment, but, you know, for military stuff, I feel like that's a very common practice.
I prefer that. I just didn't mind being bunk buddies with Shiva because...
it would make knowing each other easier.
That's Righteous Brand for Last Aegis. I think Last Aegis is still technically a part of Crown's Guard or Righteous Brand, whichever. What did I say about that, guys? Someone help me real quick, just so I don't have to keep cross-referencing what I'm saying.
I don't have a name for a barracks for them, but I do. You said they were basically part of the Righteous Brand in terms of using
Special security unit
resources.
guarding sensitive Imperial infrastructure. So yeah, they would be Righteous Brand adjacent, but specific to the town. So they're just going to use the Righteous Brand accommodations, which brings us to Crown's Guard. Checkpoint, officer briefing, tavern. Let's just say that they have their own. We'll just call it the Crown's Barracks. I don't want to like make it a major point of contention. So, but I will tell you that the Righteous Brand barracks are much nicer, because that's where they also store the new incoming gear. So they have a much larger area of storage, and this place has some investigation locations outside of outside of personnel's like personal items and like where they sleep and being Spartan. So the Red Iron Barracks is like much larger, but there is, we'll just say the Crown's Barracks again. The Crown's Barracks is like extremely Spartan. Like it's just for people to sleep and that's it. Like that's a large reason why the rec room kind of exists, or the big tavern area, Quartermaster's Alley, the routine inspection line. You know, they have all their other locations where the officers go hang out, and general
Okay,
folk.
so if it's a more common room sleeping situation, then would you say there's just two big rooms, one for males and one for females? Is that what you're imagining?
I mean, it'll just be like, it'll be a multi-building area, regardless if it's
Okay,
Spartan or
so-
not. Like, there's a lot of people that live here.
Sorry, I just had a thought that it's like a lottery. You walk in,
Like, I don't
you get a
know how
lottery, you
many
just get the bug
dorms you've been in,
yourself.
Mesh, but like, they're
The
very,
bed.
very Spartan. Like, four
Yeah.
to five, or sorry, if it's bunk beds, it would be like anywhere between 4 to 10 people a room with just bunks. That's it.
I was picturing just a massive room with like just lines and lines of bunk beds constantly. Like that was what I was picturing.
I mean, that's very plausible as well, but you know, I think that
they're
it might
separate,
look
it could just
different
be
for the
left and
Crown's
right.
Guard than it would for the
Side of the
Righteous Brand
room.
and Last Ages. And also the rooms would be, that might only be for privates or like initial folks.
Okay. Think about that. If anybody wants to do something first.
I mean, you guys can basically just mark a long rest, because I'm assuming that after you met and had dinner, you would be going straight to the barracks, have your evening, sleep, wake up real bright and early, and then immediately move into basic training type stuff for the morning, which would basically put you guys at like a very, very speed-centric breakfast. There's like no socializing whatsoever, unless you're Crown's Guard. Like anyone that's anyone that's in military, like Righteous Brand or Last Ages work, you guys are like reporting for duty. You got like PT 5 a.m. Like you guys are basically doing basic training for like an hour to 2 hours, and then you go and eat in like maybe 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and then immediately after that you've got more training stuff to go on until about lunchtime. Like you guys are basically booked, because you are, as weird as it sounds, all of this mundane stuff is completely necessary to blend in. So
Yeah.
and if you're not, then you guys would have irregular shifts. So I'll just like toss it to the people that are in Crown's Guard. You guys are up first, because you may not have a morning shift. You could literally just say that one of you does and one of you doesn't. Or you could try to coordinate to have like whatever you guys planned with Telva the night before, that you guys could coordinate to have your shifts not only be at the same time, but in the same area. Like that's easy paperwork to just assign.
Rob, is there any way while we're eating that I could somehow try and find Silas and have a quick conversation with him?
I would say you're gonna have to wait until lunchtime, probably.
Okay.
But yes, you can do that.
Okay, then. I'll wait for lunch.
Okay. Does anyone remember who's Crown's Guard and who's not?
Oh, I'm Crown's Guard.
Okay.
Him-
So,
him
oh,
and
sorry,
Jodie.
you're not Crown's Guard, so that's why you're asking. Yes, you can do that in the morning, but do you remember that Silas is actually a part of Crown's Guard? So I'm gonna have you just roll d20.
Okay.
We'll see if his shift is this morning or not.
We've got
I keep forgetting to roll this damn thing.
We'll just say if you
Oh,
roll
it's an
above
8.
10 that he's there.
It's an 8.
Okay, he's not there.
Unfortunate.
You
Okay.
do ask around. You say, hey, did you see Silas this morning? Or the cook's just like, no, he is, he'll have brunch. Probably late brunch.
Okay. I remember we wanted to look for tattoos on members, and I know they'll be heavily concealed. Do you think it would be good just to have like a general check while I'm waking up all the way through past breakfast?
Like in the
to see
barracks?
if-
That's a good idea.
That
Yeah,
can-
roll
yeah.
roll perception or investigation.
I'll use my actual die this time. Perception's +5. Give me good. Sorry, that fell off the die. Let me try that again without less thrust. Much better. 9, 14.
Okay, are you looking? Oh, Jodie's here.
Hello, Jodie.
Okay, she's probably gonna stay quiet for a bit if she's still sleepy, so I'll just let her stay muted for a bit. When you have your investigation that you're kind of looking around, are you like looking around any Crown's Guard? Are you looking for the people that you've met before? What's your kind of ploy here?
I suppose I would try and stay in the vicinity where I would be. So like I'm obviously being clothed. I would be walking out if I can, and glaring at anyone just like who also is either getting ready or is just there, just to see if I can spot marks and make a memento note of like this person, this person, this person, so I can relay it back to everyone.
Sure. Okay. 14. You do see quite a bit of tattoos, but nothing that seems like it triggers a memory. You might see some people have tattoos to like the Platinum Dragon, very common. You might see they have some that are very open and like things that are like the symbol for strength and Dwarven. Or like some people literally are just magically inclined sorcerers that work for the military. They have runic tattoos that they use for battle. You do see a lot of this, and frankly, I'd say that with a 14, it's almost a bit overwhelming how much signage you're seeing, and it's a lot to try to make sense of it rather than like knowing what you're looking for, because right now, you don't really have anything that you're looking for besides trends. So I think that's a bit difficult for you at the moment.
I'm getting the anime swirly. I was like, too many. Okay. Okay, then that's fine.
And your guess is that maybe you need to start investigating this probably with the people that you suspect, more so than trying to find people as like kind of working backward strategy this way.
That's what I'm gonna do for now. Anyone else?
Okay, so then brunch comes around, and you see Silas is off duty, coming in for lunch.
Oh. Does he have a? Is he serving or is he eating?
Oh, he's sitting down to eat. He looks famished.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to get a tray of food, and I'm gonna approach him. And as I'm going up to him, I'm like, Silas, hi. Do you mind if I sit next to you? Oh, you don't remember me? Yesterday.
Sorry, I don't. Do I know you?
Do you remember the Watcher? We were having a conversation. You were there.
Right. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hey. Yeah. Take a seat. Sure. Whenever. Sorry, I'm very hungry. So if you don't mind, I'll try to answer through my food. And he's like already half chewing like on a hash brown.
Oh, hi. I probably haven't introduced myself. I'm Caidi. I'm one of the new recruits around here.
Caidi.
Really? I don't remember that name.
Different name.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Rob, can I go run that back?
Yeah. I'm just fucking with you. You can do that.
Thank you, Harry.
I wanted Harry to have his moment. I just like Ixnay on the datey say.
Sorry, sorry, I coughed. My name is Evelyn. I'm a new recruit here.
Oh yeah, all right. Right. Okay, yeah. Now I'm kind of remembering your face name stuff.
Hey, you know, I'm actually helping the Watcher, right? Let me just confirm the name. Shoot, I need to organize my notes better.
It's not Delva. That's what I can.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not saying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not doing
Getting
that.
ahead of that one there, Mesh.
Shoot, where did I put the name? I am so sorry. I'm holding this up.
Gray Sky?
No, you're fine. Maybe I can help. The
Tila Gray Sky?
I remember Tila.
Tila
Yeah.
Gregoris, thank you.
Half orc.
I've actually been helping Tila Gregoris guy about these missing kids.
Oh, that's great.
Um,
Yeah. What did you find anything?
It's nothing that we can set in stone. We're just still investigating right now. Actually,
Well, yeah.
kind of why I wanted to approach you. I wanted to ask. You said you were missing your brother yesterday. Could you tell me more about him? Is he one of the kids?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why I'm asking why he's missing. He just kind of. My mom's she's a huge mess because he's gone. So we really need to get him back home. Yeah. I don't know what else to tell you.
When was the last time you saw him?
His eyes kind of glaze over as he's like chewing on some fruit. Man, it's been a while.
Oh.
I don't know if I have a timeline for you. Honestly, everything's been such a rush. It's kind of like things have just gotten so busy, and there's so many things that are going on here. I can't keep track of everything.
Can I tell if he's telling the truth?
Yeah, you can make an insight check.
Something. Okay. Insight is +5. Oh no, that looks low. That's a 6. Ah, shit, that's 11.
I mean, he seems a bit evasive, but it's a touchy subject matter, and you're a stranger, so.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm actually trying to find one of these dolls that you mentioned that he had, I think. Like,
Yeah.
Did have something to do with the kids rather than just simply your brother. Like, did you see one of them? Did you by chance have one?
Like here with me?
Well, I know it's a strange thing to ask, but it would help if you do.
No. I mean, I don't have one. I just recognized it because I remember he had one as a kid, and I thought there was some sort of correlation, but I mean, maybe no.
Oh, so these dolls weren't specially made for the carnival outside? Been here for a while, you say? I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like a stuffed animal. I'm sure it's not like unique or anything.
No. Oh, I should ask his name, if it's okay to ask.
Oh, my brother's name?
Yes.
Yeah, his name is Rob's thinking. 1 second.
That's a unique
Rob's
name.
Thinking. That's a unique. Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Is it with two B's or one?
I was laughing earlier because when you said you were looking for the missing children, Silas's reaction was, "Oh, yeah." It was like,
Oh yeah, that.
children over-
Right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's no big deal. They'll still turn up somewhere.
Yeah, no, you know.
They always do.
Look, kids get missing all the time. You know, there's a whole bounty board out there. They wind back up eventually.
Hey, they were warned not to take candy from strangers. If they did, it's their fault.
We kept telling them the woods are dangerous. We put the sign up. They didn't listen. They just walked through. What do you expect us to do?
Mysterious.
His name is Sean.
Sean.
Okay.
Of course, it's Sean.
Sean.
Yeah, you know, the parents
yeah.
always have to have all of the kids with the same first letter for whatever reason in the name.
Oh no.
Just how it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Father's name is Solus.
Next question. How many siblings
Yeah,
do you
dad's
have?
name's Steve, and it's just, it's
Steve,
basically if we just put
Sarah.
all our initials next together, then we turn into a snake.
There's Sinbad in there somewhere.
You can see he's kind of getting a little bit more comfortable now. He's got some food in him. Very relatable for me. But there's just something about
Sean-
having food with someone that brings people together.
Did Sean have any friends? Anyone that he was connected to?
No, none.
Yeah, I'm sure he was just a little shit. and had 0 friends
With the
at all
fucking
times.
loader.
Like he's just pulling your leg straight up.
Is that Rob saying that, or is that Silas?
Yes.
Yes to what? To
Yes,
which one?
to both of them.
Okay. Well, you should know that I'm going to do my best to find your brother and all the other missing kids. It won't be easy.
Just make sure you don't do this on my behalf, because you got a job to do here, like the rest of us.
Oh, true, but I feel like this is part of the job, isn't it? Like, what are we if we're not protecting the people?
Yeah, I guess.
The kids. Part of it, isn't it? I'm trying to think what's a sensible question to ask. Oh. I wanted to ask you, do you, by chance, have had any patrol listings for yourself at the Scalebound Inn?
Patrol listings?
Sorry, that's badly worded. Have you ever been enlisted to patrol to the Scalebound Inn?
Yeah, he's like tapping his breast pocket of his jacket, and then kind of like reaches down and like kind of grabs a like little rucksack that he would have put down and starts fumbling for some paperwork. He's like, I think I got my schedule in here somewhere. Let me. I mean, it looks like I'm set to go there a couple times this week. Why do you have a? Why?
At this point, Caidi would actually be very trusting of him. And just before I speak, could I check to see if there's anyone listening right now to me to our conversation? Perception check, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. What the fuck with these low rolls? 8 plus 5, that is 13.
It's loud. It's really loud. People moving quick. There's lots of people. It's a lunch hour.
Caidi would act like she's leaning in to eat, but she's also very slightly leaning towards him. And while it appears to be I'm taking big bites, I'm taking small bites so I can actually speak more clearly to him. The truth is that during our investigations, we believe that there's something unusual going on in the Scalebound Inn. A lot of people who were supposed to be posted there seem to be switching their post with someone else, someone called Icewind Dale. Now, I have no idea if this is actually connected to your brother at all, but it's a lead that we need to follow.
Well, I mean, my deployment over there is just going to be on the outside perimeter. I can't go out. I'm not going inside. That's for CG officers. So because I'm not an officer, I can't get you in there, but I'm just kind of patrolling the outside. But if you just want to walk around and kind of get a scale of who's going in and out, I could switch shifts with you on one of the times that I'm there. Just pick up one of your other patrols. We have to meet a quota of certain patrols per week, but where those patrols are is up to them. And we can just switch as we like, but we got to file a report at the office.
I am scheduled to go there with Miss Grayscale later on, but I say
Gray Sky.
Excuse me, Gray Sky. I say you don't switch. If you've been asked to switch, you keep that patrol. And do me a favor, just keep a lookout. Yeah, hopefully you'll see us going there. If you see anything out of the unusual, any kind of activity going in or out or whatever, could you let me know?
Make a persuasion check.
Yay, finally persuasion. That's +1. I'm not using these dice. I'm doing it here. Bad rolls. 12.
I mean, I could definitely check. Best I can to see who's going in and out. I guess.
Okay, that's fine. It's so long that way we can.
I mean, I've only seen pretty normal stuff. like people going in and out. But you're saying I should look for someone specific?
Anything that's out of the ordinary, and I mean that with the grounds guard, anyone in uniform. I have a feeling this might be an inside job, but again, this is all me reaching. I have no tangible, truthful evidence whatsoever. I hope I'm wrong. I really, truly hope I'm wrong. But I just want to make sure all my bases are covered, you know?
Let me be really clear. I can only really tell you who's going in and out of that building and keep notes of that. So you're basically just going to get a log of people going in and out, and I don't have enough time to be weird about making it a timestamp for getting you those details of like when those people are coming in and out of that building. But if you're really wanting to know what's going on in there, then you need to go in there probably.
That is the plan.
So,
well, that's fair, I suppose. And I start leaning back. Anything will do, but I understand your position.
Otherwise, I'm gonna look suspicious going in there and being a private, unless I've got a captain or an officer to take me in.
No, I'm not asking you to go in. I'm just asking you to keep your eyes out. That's all.
He goes like this over the table to you. I'm all ears.
You're a funny guy, aren't you? I just grab some food and start eating it.
He just like bites off half a potato. A lot of
Sorry,
starch in this morning breakfast.
Talking to a dog for a second then. Oh, you're a smart boy, huh? You're a funny one. Look, you're so cute.
Clever boy.
Clever.
Clever girl.
My intent.
Yeah.
Like that potato was cooked, right? Oh, that was a big bite. Oof.
Same texture as an apple.
I don't think I have any other questions. So
Which person did you try to implicate to him, Caidi? I didn't quite hear who you said to him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been cold wet. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Give me 2 seconds.
Did anyone else hear that? Who he tried to implicate? Because I didn't write it down fast enough.
No, Goldy and I were too busy. Harry, I have too many friends. Harry and I were
Not enough brain
messaging each
cells.
other, being like, no, he's giving too much away.
Just name drops. I have a moonsicle, and I was like, no, don't do that.
Sorry about that. What were you saying, Rob?
Okay, who did you just implicate to Silas? Like, what was the person's name besides that you were gonna go over there with Gray Sky earlier?
All I in favor was a person named Ivan Moonsicle.
What did you say specifically about him?
I said that he was the one who the shifts for the patrol in the scale band have repeatedly been changed to this name, and just if you see someone by that name, even though I know like that's not a real name, if you see someone taking that name, just to let me know.
I low-key want Sean to be the BBEG now.
Oh, Sean? His
was
little
Sean
bro?
all along.
What you gonna do, Sean, little bro? All right, so everyone is now free to maneuver. Caidi's had her lunch.
No.
Silas Marner.
I would like to see if I can meet Sergeant Vaya in the training grounds, because she had said to meet her there. So my first step would be to look for the board that gives the times of what group is training in the training ground and at what time.
Are you going to the last Aegis training yard?
No, she's part of. Is she part of Last Aegis? I thought she was Righteous Brand.
No, you're.
Are you going to the
I
stables
am.
and training yards of the Aegis block for Righteous Brand?
To meet up with the halfling lady that I bumped into, the Sergeant
The Goth
Selwick?
Queen.
Sergeant Selwick?
Yeah. So that would be. I just said look for her in training ground, and that's probably what Layla's thinking too. She probably didn't try to specify which one, just the training ground.
Okay. So you probably will just go to the Righteous Brand training ground, and she's there,
Yeah.
overseeing for the afternoon. It seems. She does
Alright.
seem to be talking with a private when you arrive.
Another one.
But
Is it a different private?
yeah, it's just some nobody. She's just like literally sending them off as you kind of come up.
Okay. Greetings.
Oh yes, new recruit. What was your name again?
My name is Rose.
Yes, Elbows. I remember you. She smiles.
Yes. Some people have been calling me Noodle. Don't know why.
Noodles. Ooh, that's good too. Hmm.
But yes, my name is Rose. You said to meet you in the training grounds.
Yeah, well, here we are.
Hello.
What is it that you wanted to get out of me here?
Nothing. You said to meet you here. Why did you want me to meet you?
Didn't you want to do some training to not fall over yourself?
No, but let's do it.
All right, well,
always down for
what do
it.
you,
I have a special fighting style that I learned when I was in not Market. Where is it? From the Menagerie Coast.
Right. She's like, explains the coordination.
No, he's really good. Besides, you know I was faking it. You already see.
Oh, this is a problem because I thought I kept notes on this and I did not.
Happen to have good balance.
Well, why don't you just go pick up some weapons from that rack over there and that fits your fancy and give me some whatever against the training dummies.
Is there anything like a tonfa, I suppose, that I could use that's similar?
There's a
to
couple
fan?
blackjacks which are like slightly ribbed bats that are about half size.
I'll grab
And
those.
I think there probably is some tonfa like little police bat. You can probably get in there.
Because I'm used to, doing the bludgeoning version.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
So I'll grab those.
Maybe some fighting sticks. Okay. Give me an acrobatics.
No, I don't have my fans with me, do I? I gave
No.
them away.
No, yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not too bad.
Acrobatics.
$21? 8 plus 13?
Okay. Where is my NPCs? Oh, so you can fight. This is
Yes,
Oh,
of course I can.
welcome surprise.
I personally think that it takes a lot of talent to fall and not hurt yourself.
Well, that's up for debate, I suppose. But what brings you to Groundsguard? What are you doing here?
Will,
Or Righteous Brand? Why did you join up? Just out of curiosity.
I kind of just fell into it for the most part as I was traveling, but I do want to help people,
Oh, help people. Okay.
Yeah, but basically to do that.
Do you have any personal qualms with Nogvrai here, or are you more like you just want to fight back against the other?
Tyranny.
What is it that you want to do here with war?
I more so want to help individuals.
Well, you're in the wrong business for that. It's all Crownsguard. What do you do in the brand?
To be honest, I've had a few run-ins with the Crown's Guard and I didn't really like them. So I decided, hey, what's the next best thing? The Righteous Brand.
Yeah, but like, we're fighting a war here, bros. This is not exactly something you just want to go do some nice things for some nice people. You're gonna have to make some hard choices out there.
That is true. I didn't really think that.
You know,
What made you join?
She kind of gets quiet for a second. Come over here. And she like pulls you a little bit aside from the general crowd and noise on the training grounds for a second. It's just like, listen, I don't think the Empire cares about us here in Nagvarot, and I'm from here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to do what I can to make sure that, you know, this war doesn't get here, and that we're not just the last line of defense, but we're taken care of. I don't want the war to get over here. I don't want the war to be a thing anyways.
Protect your family?
I mean, it's all for the greater good, I suppose, but you know, we're all trying to do our best with what we got here. I like you, and you know, you may be a bit confused, but I think you can handle it.
I have been told that I am sometimes, what do they say? I am sometimes fluffy-headed.
She like, come down here. And like, she like grabs your hair and like squeezes a little bit. Fluffy-headed. You mean like an airhead?
Is that what it means?
Man, I got a lot to learn. You young people are weird. I don't even know what the kids are saying these days, man, but whatever. Listen, just try to keep your nose clean.
Fam, for real.
I stick up for my people, okay? As long as you're a part of us, I'll make sure that things happen for those that are underneath me, and even those that are kind of adjacent. But you just got to make sure that if you're tied up in anything that's going on, that you come talk to me first before you say anything.
Okay.
I'll make sure that you don't.
Like if I get in trouble or something?
Yeah. I mean, just don't get in trouble is the first rule of, you know, the guard, but like.
Acquisition?
More or less, yeah.
Can I make an insight just to make sure? Like, it
For
sounds
what?
like she's genuine, like wants to help, but she also wants to, like, up until there, everything that she says sounds genuine, but she also wants to have control of information from the younglings. But I just want to make sure that even though she seems to want to have control of information, the part of I have your back is genuine.
What
Like,
skill
that
do you
I
want to
will
use?
protect. Insight?
Yeah, okay. I'll buy it.
15.
What's your bonus?
It's a +4. I rolled an 11.
I'd say Layla has an odd point of social clarity.
She is trying to play into her naivety.
Right, that's what I'm getting at. Is I think that you're kind of having an out-of-body experience, realizing that from the very get-go, she's just been trying to build trust with you.
Right.
It doesn't seem that there's really any other alternative. Like, you can't get a honest enough read because there's just not enough information. But all you know is that whether it seems deep or surface level, she's just trying to get you to trust her.
Right.
And it doesn't, like, you don't even know if there's any genuineness to this, or if this is just her, like, trying to manipulate you.
Right.
Like, and again, this kind of goes to if this person was a, what are they called? A narcissist or like sociopath. Those people, very trusting, seem very genuine, but there's no way to know.
Yeah.
Unless you like have their file and you know if they did some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? Like this lady seems nice enough. She seems like she's trying to do good to you. She just met you. You know, you kicked her in an accident or whatever. But yeah, I will tell you with a 15, what I will give you is that she does seem to be very oddly loyal, despite how quick you've integrated.
Yeah.
And she did seem to give you some info already, so.
Yeah, she did. So yeah, she said, just go ahead and give me info if you get into any problems. And wait, I did hear some gossip that I was curious about. Not in trouble, it doesn't involve me. But somebody was saying that the captain of the Writer's Brand tends to drink too much. Is that true?
Captain? Drevik?
Yeah. I thought that was
She
really
grins.
strange.
I mean, who doesn't drink too much?
Mother.
What?
Just meant she doesn't drink.
Who did you hear this rumor from? She smiles.
Who did I hear it from? I believe it was a brain note. To be honest, I think it was in the I'm not quite.
Nurses.
What?
Nurses.
Narcissus?
Nurses.
Nurse.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I heard it from the nurses when I was in the tent.
Really?
They seem like I just figured. Things get
I bet
around,
they
so
heard
maybe
it from
it'd be
someone
true.
else then. All right. Well,
Somebody else?
no, he doesn't.
Ah, well, that's good to know. Solve that issue.
He's not I wouldn't say he's a drunkard. He likes to drink, but who doesn't? And I mean, he's stubborn, but he's clean.
Well, that's good to know. I wouldn't want my captain not using his brain right.
Did you hear anything else about him? Specifically about this?
About him?
She's definitely trying to dig for something here.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to remember if Layla specifically heard anything about him besides that.
Was it the nurses who mentioned Drevik, or was it Telva?
They were talking about.
Nurses.
Cari's correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just trying to nip that in the bud to see if that was one of the false rumors or not.
You are missing some key information though.
I am. Okay, halfling.
I am
falls,
assuming don't want to say it, but I don't know.
No, I might not have it written down. Page 1 and page 2. In sick bay 1 hour, captain is drunk every night. That's what I heard is he. Oh, yes. Yes. So he's not drunk
monkey
every
Cari.
night. Well, the main reason why I thought they might be true is because they said he's in debt to some bad guy.
Her face immediately shifts. Some bad guys? Like who?
Some group called the Incankoth.
That's a pretty serious accusation.
What? Why? It just sounded like they was like, oh, like some ruffian bad guy group called Incankoth.
She like
What's
lets
so
out a
serious about
long
it?
sigh.
What's so serious about it? Is it really bad?
Well,
worse than
they're
being drunk every night.
there's some folks from Shady Creek that you don't want to be involved with.
Okay, I won't.
But saying that they're directly involved with somebody and to the point that they're in debt to them and doing things means that they've got leverage over him, according to the rumor. Someone's trying to
Okay.
set him up for something. We need to track down who the hell this is.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard the sick.
But
when I
that's
was in the sick.
I
area.
know him.
Oh, okay.
He's no.
He's
Absolutely
dude.
fucking not. Is our captain
Well, thank you.
like this?
I won't say anything to like other people about. Won't
You better
spread it
not.
around. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Fucking nurses, man. Got nothing
thought-
better to do than patch wounds and gossip like a bunch of little. She just like trails off.
So we continue to spar.
Rose, I need you to look into this.
Okay.
if you hear any more news about Captain Thornhelm,
Billy?
then man, he's no.
I will. I mean, you're making me worried about him now. Oh, absolutely.
I don't even know how you're gonna look into this because it's just some baseless rumor at this point. So if you hear anything more, just keep
I'll
me
let
posted.
you know if I hear.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Not
I'm sorry to
tripping
put me
at-
in a sour
tripping
mood.
on anybody.
She like gives you a little coy grin.
It's
Well, anyways,
right then. Off to look around. Keep my ears to the wall.
yeah, I've got something to be annoyed about now today. Thank you for that, and I don't mean that in a shitty way.
Oh, okay.
But it's not directed at you. But this is good that I'm annoyed because I know something that's
You
valuable.
can go beat up the ladies in the nursing room.
No. Let them talk.
Okay.
They're the ones that are perpetuating something that they shouldn't say, and that shouldn't be, that isn't true, but that now means that I need to now know that. So,
Can I make one more insight check just to make sure this is new info to her?
you can make a different check, but not the same one.
Perception?
No.
How else do you insight into history? How do you make insight into somebody without inciting them?
Let's have a look at our list. Intimidation.
Nature? Human nature?
Sleight of hand.
How about
I'll
athletics?
just use your 15 from earlier.
Okay.
More hand.
I mean, you could do an investigation check. It's probably the closest one.
No.
Let's do it.
This is fine. I think I'm mostly
Okay.
just being silly.
Medicine, does your pulse race?
It definitely seems like this is new info to her.
Okay. I thought so, but I just wanted to verify. All right, now skittle my way out.
Is it time for another fall, possibly an accident while sparring that means you have to go into the nurse's office?
To make it might happen again, yes.
Mm.
Oh my toe! Ouch! Ah.
I need to go talk with some professionals that are not injuring themselves. And she smiles. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay. I'm just gonna like randomly ding my toe on the.
You see her like
the wall, I'm gonna-
go over to the guard that's like stationed outside of the thing to make sure that the new recruits aren't like leaving or anything, and she like kind of like shoulder checks this guy's like knee to make sure he doesn't miss that she's there because she's a halfling, and then he looks down at her and she goes like points her eyes like this and just watch you.
to make sure I
and
don't
then
get injured?
you hear her's like, don't hurt yourself.
Okay. Don't worry, I know
You can hear
CPR.
the guard chuckling a bit as she kind of shuffles off.
Okay.
You know CPR when you do perform it on yourself?
Yeah, you CPR to yourself? That's not how that works.
Quick, no, Layla, she's on the ground, someone help her! And then all of a sudden her arms are just like...
Actually, a pretty good joke. I'm gonna use that. Don't worry.
Quick,
I'm
the
running.
mouth gets up, just... and then like gets on the ground.
Oh my god, you fallen. Don't worry, I broke my fall.
For
This is
Deadpool.
me stepping down from the
Podium.
podium. Thank you.
Don't trip.
Next.
Okay, so I have 3 things I want to do. 2 of them depend on information from Jodie. So how do you want to do this, Rob? With
Well, you can. Jodie's here, so she can either do the roll for you, or you can roll and then add her bonus. I don't really
Like,
know what
see
she wants to do,
information
but
she get.
you need her to do something so that you could do something. So you have to roll, or she has to roll in order to get that thing.
Jodie, if you're here, you can roll. Give us a sign. Houston,
Give me
you have a problem.
Jodie, are you in the room with us now?
Well, I don't know what Mesh wants, so I don't know what to tell you to roll yet, Jodie.
Roll what? She said roll what in
I
chat.
know what she said, but you didn't tell me what you wanted either.
Basically the record information for where the dolls are, and then the other was the starting point or the end point for the bags of holding slash handy haversacks from Tremaine family.
Starting or ending point, meaning what exactly?
Where they came from or where they're going.
Okay.
They come from, where did they go?
Thank you, Cotton Eye Joe.
Or both.
I couldn't help it.
Okay, Jodie, just give me an investigation. I think that'll at least start us off. Or Jesliann.
Was that Jodie?
Think so.
You guys heard that, right?
No, she's
That was
still
Harry
muted.
blowing his nose.
I thought
Jodie, are you in the room with us? Please say yes.
it's a sign.
All right, Jodie got a 12 investigation. Okay. Yeah, with a 12, it takes her most of the day to get you the info. She kind of doesn't really know where the bags are with that investigation, but does have the answer to your first question, is like where you could go to find possibly where the you said the dolls. You mean the stuffed animals?
Yeah, the stuffed animals.
Yeah, so you uncover that she seemed to find some kind of irregularities centralized around the Guildhammer Yard.
Guildhammer Yard. Okay,
But it's not guild as in like the organization, it's guild as in like gilding something in gold is the name. Gild. Guildhammer. One word. So she's narrowed it down to either it'll go there, which normally has kind of like logistics and quartermaster's compound. And the other potential area that you could investigate where the dolls might be would be, of course, the routine inspection line where you originally found them. And
No, I never found the dolls.
then who went to the
I found the
inspection
handy.
ground?
I went to the inspection line, but I found the haversack and the bags of holding.
Okay, well, I mean, that's definitely a spot that you can still check. We'll just, you know, you got day in and day out stuff there.
Yeah,
I
so
think
I'll
there's
just-
one other thing here. Let me check.
Sorry about that.
Righteous Brand Mess Hall? Nope. Oh, yeah, she didn't really roll high. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. I'll just go do my shift in the routine inspection line and try to follow up on what she's given, and otherwise I'll look for it myself.
Okay, in the inspection line, Mesh, I would like you to let me know what you're trying to do here.
So, while doing my duties, I'm trying to see if I can recognize the box of the same stuffed toys, and where I previously left the crates from the Tremaine family. Are they still there, or have they moved on?
Okay, you don't find any of the
Is it-
same crates from the previous day, that's for sure.
Okay. Is there new crates that seem light like the previous ones?
Again, this is just
that
as a reminder, this is the last Aegis's area.
Mhm.
It's under their jurisdiction. Why don't you give me an investigation check or sleight of hand?
Go with sleight of hand, I think. Wait, where'd my page go? Huh? Where'd my character page go? Oh,
Gary, you look like a who when you were doing that. You look like Whoville.
Alright, that's 14 on investigation.
Hmm. And state what you're trying to do one more time.
Dolls or find new handy haversack boxes that are still being transported. Is it a regular thing? Is it like a one-off thing? I don't know.
Sorry, Mesh. I'm looking for something here. 1 second.
I'm going to go get more Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
Are you gonna take a piece of him? Ow. Oh, dear.
I'm gonna say that you do end up finding the dolls again. But I'm gonna say that it's a bit odd because it just seems like the crate was moved around. Like, it wasn't deployed anywhere. It's almost like they picked it up, they moved it outside. They did inspections outside. Then they put some of the crates where they needed to go, and then this one just stayed here.
I'm gonna look through this and see if there's anything hidden in the crate itself. If not, I'll take two of the dolls, just like one at the top, one at the bottom, just in case it's some of them and not all of them.
You can just take one. I'll just say that you can have one. You can mark that in your inventory. That's not an issue.
And if there's nothing hidden in the bottom of the crate or something, then
for the crate, it is an investigation check or a thieves tools check, your choice. If you have proficiency in thieves tools and investigation, it's advantage.
I'll do thieves tools. 14 plus. Will be dex for thieves tool?
Yes, it would be.
So 18.
Very, very good check. Okay, yeah, I'd say in the trunk. Let me just check this really quickly here. I'm sorry, guys. I need to check on.
Is now the
Cari,
time
are
for
you
a break?
at the computer or no?
I'm at the
Okay,
computer.
I'm sorry. I really need to use the toilet, so let's take a break.
Yeah.
I just had like an immediate pang, and it's like, okay, it's toilet time. So I'll be right back.
The body's like, it is time.
It's just time. My people need me.
The bounce. Boom, boom, boom. I open up. I've had some middling rolls today. Everything's just been literal mid.
That's early days.
Literally.
You're doing better than my other player. He's like new to D&D and he's rolled like 3 nat 1s in 3 different sessions so far.
Damn.
And I do like kind of like drastic failures for nat 1s. Nothing too like detrimental, but like, you know, oh, you take a point of damage because you tripped over when you went to do a thing. But like he's just been consistent and it's so funny.
Yeah, apparently Jodie's character in my campaign is also very clumsy.
Do one thing and that's it. Oh, actually, we got new players in Mesh's campaign who have, in one game session, have already involved the 3 goblins in a trench coat meme because one's a mouse and the other one is not a mouse. More of a Ratatouille situation, I suppose. Should be fun.
Oh, on the topic of tea, Goldy, were you ever able to find out what tea base you use for?
I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
You asking for our desi chai brands or something?
Well, yeah, kind of. I looked online how to make chai, like the Indian type chai online, and Goldie always talks about him making tea. And the one that I saw said to use Assam black tea. So I was curious to know if that's what he used or if he used a different base.
I think the brands that I usually see.
Not brand, type of tea leaf. But I don't mind hearing the brand, but I was just trying to specify it's not the brand, it's the type. What brands do you use?
I think I've seen Lipton. I've seen Danedar.
Okay, that sounds better. I don't like Lipton.
That's what I've seen.
I have some Assam tea here. I just haven't used it to try and make it yet, so I was just curious. Says Indo tea. Indo is Indian. India, sorry.
How do you make this kind of tea?
Basically I looked up a chai latte, so it has masala, it has cardamom, it has
No, how do you prepare this?
In a pot on the
boil?
stove.
Okay.
Boil it, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I haven't made it yet. Like I said, I was just looking up how to, but I figured that's the type of tea that Goldy makes.
Yeah, a regular steel pot. Just boil water and or milk. Usually milk is added after.
Okay.
And then your pot will basically have a bottom layer of the tea grains in it, and you
Yeah.
ignore that, and just filter out the tea out of it.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try to make some, but I kind of want to talk to you guys about it. Do you make it a lot too?
My dad, whenever he's around, we make a lot. I get annoyed because the pot is basically full of the little specks, and then the dishwasher gets all of the specks somewhere stuck on other things. And my mother's like, at least clean it out before putting it in the dishwasher.
Because I think the little. Anyway, I'm gonna look at my spice cabinet because I have some. I think. Fennel is what I was thinking of, like these things floating around.
Right, yeah.
Care? I couldn't find the bag. Mom may find it later on, but I think there's possibility that we don't have anything to look at. But I will find out.
That's fine. I appreciate it. Mesh was filling me in while you were gone on some details of it.
What?
But it sounds like he's the same as you, where you just grab the random brand. You don't think about what the base tea is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stick with a Som tea for now.
Right. But Mesh is right. The method is much more important than the branding. Absolutely.
There's a method to the madness. Yeah, but I was telling, we were talking about things getting like stuck in the bottom and floating around. Because one of the recipes I found had fennel. So. It says that it's from India. Must be authentic.
The bottle or the content? Aha.
Both.
Good old point. Love what to mention. So, stepped on Fantastic Four. Something dawned on me. Never once did the Galactus explain that he would like the baby was able to take cosmic powers to help him fix his hunger. Never at any point was it a case of, are you going to kill the baby? Probably not. He just wants him to help his hunger problem. The entire movie could be fixed with a conversation.
No, he did say something. He will the baby is the successor taking his place.
Because what I know, I could be like, sure. Still won't be a problem. Conversation should be had.
That would mean the baby would inherit the hunger, and that's the problem.
Still fix it.
We don't know. Can he fix it?
I do. He is that OP.
Can he absorb it, or can he fix it?
He can. He can do anything. Just he is that kind of character. He can do anything.
In your universe, or the universe you're thinking about, at least.
Fair. That is fair. Harry, have you seen Fantastic Four yet?
Nah, I don't really have much interest in Marvel or most superhero stuff.
Okay.
I've been kind of wanting to watch some of DC stuff because James Gunn is running the show. And I know people are very anti-James Gunn, but I'm like, look, hate him or love him, he knows how to make a good movie. But yeah, otherwise I'm like, even then I'm like, eh. But I also haven't like looked too greatly at movies at the moment because I'm trying to pull out of a lot of like streaming services and platforms, all this sort of stuff. Like even social media, I've deleted like the majority of it. I've only got
us in our free watch.
Well, I wanted to get back into digital media, so I'm gonna just get a portable drive and start buying Blu-ray discs again, and start burning them and having them on my PC and shit. Because I'm sick and tired of streaming services, and I'm sick of not owning the things that I fucking buy.
Yeah.
It is a bit.
Speaking of which, do you know if the Don't Kill Games thing went through at all? Did they get enough?
It's pushing. They got a lot of signatures. There's a lot of push for it, and a lot of developers are pushing back against it. I don't know if it has gotten much ground at the moment. I do know that they're making some headway, but unfortunately, it's still one of those things where a lot of governments just don't know what the fuck to do with games or the internet, and you kind of get screwed out because of it. Even with
the whole point of that was that if they get enough signatures, then that will go to a government official that can make those type of calls.
Oh no, it will. I just mean in the sense of like, I don't think there's a lot of government officials who truly understand.
They are not aware of the medium in any capacity.
Yeah, that like understand how to do something and how to progress that. But I haven't heard much of it. I've been hearing a lot more of the current age verification bullshit going on.
Oh god,
that
yeah.
Keir Starmer's trying to push and is unfortunately successfully pushing, and a lot of the credit card companies, you know, Visa, MasterCard, and all that sort of stuff, taking down a lot of the more adult games because it hurts their brand. And I'm like, since when do you guys get
money to buy it?
You will know because you're using their platform to buy it, because they're using their banks and their systems.
Right.
So they're turning around and saying, well, you can't spend your money on these illegal purchases, because it's a brand thing, or the banks don't want it, or something or other. I'm not sure there isn't a full understanding of what the reason
Very
is.
illegal.
Oh yeah, I mean technically it's legal. It's more of a situation of, because they have such a monopoly-esque sort of hold, there is not a whole lot people can do, especially when you paired with the age verification thing that is claiming to protect children,
Right.
even though the method that they want to employ would inherently make every single person who uses the internet vulnerable at all times. Because like one of the only ways that you could feasibly like track if the person of age is still using the site or underage is still using the site, you would need them to upload their ID at least every 30 minutes to an hour. And then it's like, all right, cool. So
the job of the parents to take that and
exactly, but no, the government wants to step in, or at least, you know, the UK government wants to step in. And unfortunately my government too as well, but we've always been a nanny state. But like they want to do it, and they're using third-party resources to try and force it and trying to enact it. And no one knows that. It's like, yeah, no, you shouldn't upload your ID to the fucking internet, because you get what happened to I think it was around 2 million US women who had their home address, their work, their fucking everything leaked online and just given out for free, because they were all using an app called T to talk about like men that they had red flags for, dating issues. There was like, they had that. and they uploaded all of their information, and then all the information leaked. And so when it leaked, there was basically, I think it was a bit more than 2 million, I can't remember, but there was just a huge database of women who were just now vulnerable because they uploaded all their data and it got leaked. And I'm like, yeah, so that's what the UK government wants us to do because they want to protect children. You don't want that. You just want to control. You are just totalitarian. Like, this is just, no. This doesn't make anything safe. Especially because it's not just, it'd be one thing if they were just targeting, oh yeah, we kind of want them to avoid porn sites or something. Then it could be like, okay, this is a little bit misguided. It's still stupid because the more you restrict that, the more people will just go to other means that are inherently unsafe.
Yeah.
Instead of situations where it's, yeah, this might not be healthy, but at least you know where the fuck they are. But no, they're going for everything. Like sites like Wikipedia is classified in the same category as sites like Pornhub and other sites because of the content that you can see, even though it's an educational resource.
Right.
And it's like they also want to do it for apps like Google Maps. They want you to upload your ID for you to use Google Maps, and it's just like, I'm sorry, why do you want my location at all times? No, thank you. No, you can't have that. Like, we already kind of unintentionally give it to Google. We don't want to give it to other fucking people deliberately.
That's the problem is eventually Google is gonna get hacked again and people are gonna find out your information.
Google doesn't even need to get hacked. Google will just sell your information. That's the other issue.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah. Like, that's why you gotta just hide. You gotta protect yourself. Like, perfect example. And I don't want to derail us too much on this tangent, but like, perfect example is how dangerous it is to simply upload a photo of yourself to the internet. People will find where you are, and they do not need to know who the fuck you are. They just need to know, like, they just need to be able to see a few things in a picture. Like, the time of day, boom, they've calculated literally 2 parts of the hemisphere, gone instantly. They see planes in the sky. Oh, guess what? Now they also have flight patterns. Oh, hey, if it's at night, people will track the fucking stars and triangulate your position using that because they go, oh, hey, I can see that star is here on this date at this time. So it's already a dangerous situation, and you want to force your population to upload this data freely to third party. Like, this isn't even a government institution where it's like, no, we're not using a third party site, this is only going to the government. You're giving it to not only A, the government in general, but B, you're giving it to a third party where you don't even know how they're going to manage their stuff.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, sorry.
I do have to.
Well,
But you guys, I think I'm off the podium, so you guys can
okay.
continue live.
Yes, please take me off mine because I could talk about this literally forever.
All right, so Mesh, you find there's a lot of these stuffed animals in here, and it's like that's all that's in here, right? Just like last time. But what you do end up finding is in between them, because they're kind of soft, it's just like they're kind of there's gonna be some sort of memo note on the outside for whoever's doing shipping labels and stuff. And you notice something peculiar about this is that there's like with your investigation of what was it, 1819 or
18.
sleight of hand or whatever, you notice that there was something on the outside that there's now basically a ripped staple onto some sort of note that's been pulled off of the outside and put inside of the box. And the outside memo line for where it was originally delivered has changed. And it's sloppy. And you can tell that it originally was sent to Nogvarot to stay here and is now changed to go to a place called Kamordah. Kamorddah.
Okay. No.
And in the note, it is still sealed, or sorry, not still sealed, but it is still, it is an opened note, as if someone has already read it and tossed it in there.
Hmm. So now so inside it says, because it was the old note, says it was originally going to come to here, and then outside
No.
says
Outside,
it's
there's
going to
some
come
crossed out line that says it's bound for Kamorta,
Okay.
and it's
Right.
not gonna go there for another couple days, or maybe it's bound for Kamorta like tomorrow.
Okay.
So that's why it's probably still here. And then the note you haven't read yet.
Okay. I will try to hide the stuffed toy in my stuff and look for any of the light crates that have the bags of holding or handy haversacks kind of things.
Are you gonna try to open the crates, or just look for the ones that are already opened?
I'll try to look for the ones that are already opened.
Yeah. Give me just a D20 roll.
Nineteen.
Yeah, you find a similar box. It has a couple other things in there. There's like what looks to be an order of like magical artifacts, or not artifacts, but like magical like items that they look damaged, and the shipping label says that they're bound for Rexentrum.
Okay, so bound for Rexentrum, and these are the haversacks.
No, it's a similar label. That's what tipped you, but it's just like there's some magic items in there that look like they're either being repurposed, like they're not. I shouldn't say they're damaged, because magic items can't be damaged. How would I say this?
Used.
I mean, the label just says return,
Return. Okay.
so it's just return,
do
and then
I
it says
get-
Rexentrum. It's
do
like
I
those
get
big red.
any
Go ahead.
signage that says it's the Trubane stuff again?
Let's just use your previous investigation. This one has a label to a specific, like, what looks like an owner. But the owner it just says PS for their initials.
PS owner. Okay. Going to Rexen, and do I also get where it was coming from? Oh, it's going back and coming from Rexentrum. Is that what I
It
got
was to
from this?
here. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right. The other thing in the same place, I would remember Private Mira was, I think, worried about something and discussing that with someone in the cafeteria. Is that still happening, or is that resolved by now?
I'm gonna go to the cafeteria and find out. Are you gonna read the note from the?
Oh, did I not do that?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, the
I'll
note.
read the note.
The note is very Spartan with its writing, but it just says Red Stitches Kamorta. And inside that note, hang on a second here. Done. Yeah. You look at the note and then you kind of take some of the stuffed animals and you can see where parts of the stuffed animals have been sealed with the seams. Some of them, all of them have different colors of that seam that don't match the fur of the dogs or whatever they're called, or whatever the stuffed animal is. And some of them are like a red and some are a blue. And then there's a couple of them that are like matching like a brown.
How much do I think I can safely hide? How many of these? Can I hide 3
Probably
of them
like
or 2 of them?
you could probably take as much as you want, but it's just a matter of how suspicious is it going to be that you're like gonna have these in your bag.
What did that note say again, sorry?
Red stitches Komoda. I'll take 1 of each color, I guess, just to have... I don't want to open it up here and make a mess, so I would probably take it and do that privately when we are together. So yeah, I'll take 1 of each colored stitch in case they have different things in there. Try to squish that in my bag for now, since they're stuffed toys, should be easy to squish in.
I wonder what promoter is.
It's a place.
That's a place, okay.
I don't know if Shifa would know, but we will find out eventually, I guess.
I mean, if you guys have your map, redgiantmaps.com/map/wildemount. I'll just put it in the chat here. Just don't
Left
click
was a
on the
dash.
cities.
Ah, damn it, that's what I was gonna do.
If you want to know stuff about the cities, then you need to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not allowed to click on any of the cities.
So private Bira, that's the next thing. Then I can hand it over. Would she still be around in the inspection line?
Who is it that you're looking for?
Private Mira.
Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, she's not here, weirdly enough. Like, yeah.
Can I ask around for her next shift?
Sure, yeah. Where do you go?
Whoever is like managing the sign in and sign off sheets, I'll just ask them if they know if Private Mira is coming in today or something.
Yeah, they kind of like take a minute or so. It's like, yeah, let me check, and kind of like runs in some like real tiny like punch in kind of office that's right outside the inspection line. Huh. Are you the only one to report here today? For this
I think
shift?
so. I haven't seen anyone. I haven't seen anyone since morning, so probably.
Yeah, you do remember, like, no one is there. That's why it's super easy for you to take everything.
Hmm.
And he like turns around the shift check-in and punch in sheet, and like all of the people that were assigned here except for you are gone. None of them checked in this morning.
That's odd. Is there something going on that I should know about?
This kind of general person, you don't know who they are. It's like I don't know.
Did I miss a memo? What the hell?
Yeah, it's very weird. I'm gonna go. Do you mind being a runner? Well, no, you're assigned to this. I'll be the runner. I need to go report this to my superior. I'll be back in a bit. Can you keep an eye on the line?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's see if I can give this person a name.
Harry's internet died.
Okay.
Wait, oh. I thought you were just.
Heavenly is also around. Hello, Heavenly.
Yeah, Heavenly. Nice to have you here.
I have to like go through the ring. I'm like Goldy, Heavenly, Mesh, Harry, all my friends.
Donkey!
It's because you all have E, and like Goldy, Heavenly, and then Harry has the H and the.
Okay. Yeah. So this person, Mesh, is named. He says, "Just call me Dusty." Name's Private Tamil, but just call me Dusty. I will be back in a jiffy. And keep a line. If your shift ends, you're free to go. But I need to go report this to the superior officer.
Yep, I'll hang out for a bit.
He like grabs some tools and jams them into like what looks to be some sort of tool belt that's got like a crowbar in it, and like just like some other things to kind of put crates back together, and maybe some levers that are like to put things and attach them, like belts to whatever. It's just like mostly just tools to kind of do the inspection, and just bolts over to one of the last Aegis areas.
You're next.
And you finish your shift, and he doesn't come back for a while. And I don't even think you see him return by the time your shift ends.
Oh man, he blanked you.
I'll probably say 5, maybe 10 extra minutes just in case, but then.
Yeah, next shift comes in. People are like, just you? And
Yeah,
when they check in,
nobody else. The last guy came in, last guy that was actually doing the check-in reported it to the superiors and never came back. I'm just waiting for them. I guess now that's your job.
maybe it was about that stuff that happened the other day. I don't know.
What stuff? What am I missing?
You know, like the big fiasco over down south of the city that a bunch of monsters showed up.
Those, okay, that's.
Those monsters.
Are we the ones who are dealing with that?
I don't know. I don't know if they're questioning people involved. Who knows? Well, thanks for soloing this, I guess. Seems like there wasn't any problems.
Yeah, nothing's good.
All right.
Alright, good luck.
Yep, thanks.
Good, I guess. Alright, back to you. Oh, wait, he's not here yet.
Yeah, back to you.
I want to do anything else. Maybe in the evening, but not now.
Okay.
Fast forward to the.
Sorry, Miss, did you manage to get a doll or?
Yes, I have 3 dolls.
Alright.
Different stitchings to hide stuff in them, maybe? Question mark.
Mark that off. Right.
I'll probably message with the coin to you, Caidi, that I've got some of the stuffed toys. Don't need to check in for those.
I got one thing. Sorry, I'm talking out of character. I have a note here saying ask about the crate number of the box. And I think that's directed at you as opposed to me.
That's Jodie's thing that we just rolled for.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. I'm just taking all these things off, which is what.
Is there anything else that you wanted to look into?
Me?
You were Caidi?
That was the big thing that I had written down. But I would be keeping my ear out for two things and going around to see if I can interact with that. One being more information about whether or not the captain is in info about the captain and Incankoth, and looking around for the tiefling lady that's the captain of Last Aegis, because I learned that she's interested in the menagerie coast.
Oh, right.
But, so I'm keeping my ears out for those.
I've got a question for Grace Guy, but that can wait until I actually meet her when we go down to the inn.
Okay, I've got a bunch of memos, but these are not things that you guys can do yet.
But I feel like I did a lot of stuff today, so she's kind of like, she has her ears to the wall, as she says, and it's not a priority. We can move on if we need to.
And browser keeps crashing. I'm gonna restart my browser. Everything's crashed.
You and Harry.
We're losing people.
No.
Okay, so Cari, you were looking for what's her name?
The tiefling Aegis captain.
What's her name?
Name. We need time.
Oh, my eye blocker is messing up.
I have it written down. I just gotta find her.
Nyla Vren.
Nyla Vren.
And you want to find her because?
I had heard she's interested. Did Goldy share with us? Wait, no, it wasn't Goldy. Someone got info about the fact that she's writing a book.
It was Dante.
And is interested. Dante, if he shared it with us, then I might be like, oh, I heard you were interested in the Menagerie Coast. I'm from the... I don't know.
Okay. How do you want to find her? Because she is a captain. She's important.
She's in the Last Aegis. I might sneak into the Last Aegis, like, training area to look around for a sketchy tiefling lady.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay. Perception is 4, so that's 14.
Okay, yeah, she's, let's see here. You don't see her in the, that area, but what you do see is that she seems to be walking out from the training yard instead of staying there, and is walking by herself, and seems like she's heading towards, dinner. But she just seems to be alone at the moment.
If she's heading towards dinner, like, my thought process is she's not going to be receptive to listening to anything if she's going to dinner. But maybe I can, excuse me. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi, why are you looking down? I'm not short.
Compared to me, you're pretty short.
I'm 6'3".
Are you?
Yes.
I thought you were short in this game.
No, Layla's.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no. That's how tall Camilla is. 5'5". She's my height. Layla's my
Yeah.
height.
So you're short.
Huge, shorty.
I'm not short. Okay. Okay.
all
Sorry.
right.
I don't know. I was getting her and Camilla mixed up. I'm like, excuse me.
Walk with me
So-
while we're talking, would you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to offer. Looks like you're going to dinner. I'm also going to dinner. What a coincidence.
Wow, great.
I have
Yeah.
a friend that I just met, like a couple hours ago. That's from the Menagerie Coast, and said you're interested. And I'm also from the Menagerie Coast, and I love talking about my hometown. So if you want to talk about it, I can talk to you during.
Right.
During dinner?
Okay. Yes. Come with me.
Okay.
And you go to dinner.
I've also met many people from Marquette. If you have any questions about that as well. Many people from Marquette also come to the Menagerie Coast.
She seems to be very interested in your story and can't quite make heads or tails of some of the stuff you're saying because you're making it up as you go, and she very clearly knows that you're just pulling her leg, but she doesn't know everything, so she's kind of like very entertained.
She's going to stick to the part that she visited.
Right.
So she's gonna only give her info about where she visited, and then she'll branch off into. And then this person from Marquette came over, and they told me all this stuff about Marquette.
Right.
You should go there sometime. I really want to go.
Yeah, right. Cool.
They said the sands are like glass.
She's like, she sounds very disinterested, but you can tell that like it definitely is trying to make it that this is the outer thing because she's got like a pen and paper and is like writing everything down, like
Yeah.
very detailed notes.
Mhm.
Let's see, where am I? Okay.
Can you imagine walking around on glass and diamonds? That would really.
She asks you some very weird questions, Layla. She's like, now, do you suspect that these people might be like just like the general run-of-the-mill person in these areas that you're talking about, or like the guards themselves, like might be involved in watching the government, or maybe like trying to keep tabs on people, like very not related to what the subject matter is whatsoever.
You know,
just like
I didn't get that feeling from them. However, the Menagerie Coast is like, independent from this war. So I can see a lot of people going there and like keeping their eyes on what's going on and then trying to get some information in the country.
It's so fast that you're breaking up a little bit here and there.
I was gonna say.
she kind of just nods and is like, okay. Well, how about they have something that they can prove? Why would they want to spy on someone? What might be a motive?
Why would you want to? You have something you need to prove. Why would you want to spy on someone to prove your point? Wouldn't you want to spy on them to prove what you want to prove?
No. Like, if someone were in the Menagerie Coast doing whatever it is that they're doing, why would they want to spy on someone in the Empire? What do you think?
Oh, someone on the Empire? Well, I know that there's this lady, the Ruby of the Sea, I believe, and I can see some government officials like going to see her and be entertained, and then these people are spying on the government officials because they want to get some dirt on the government official and be like, oh, look it, they're dirty, they're going to see this lady.
Blackmail, but why would they want to know that?
Oh, well, some people, they like their appearance and they don't want people to know. Like they keep a front, like a goody two-shoes front.
Okay.
No, you don't think that's a good idea?
Sorry, no. I'm trying. This is gonna be a spy novel, so I'm really trying to figure out motive at this stage. You've
Well,
given me
to
a
be
lot to think
honest-
about the culture there, but I'm maybe running a dead end.
Oh, I see.
for the
Well,
story.
you
It's nothing to
know-
do with you. I really appreciate all your help, but maybe
No, I was just
someone
thinking,
needs to be
you know,
motivated.
if someone goes, when you're in a brothel, you tend to speak things that you wouldn't speak to other people. And they tend to hear things that other people wouldn't hear. So if you spied on someone going over there, you might get some information that they didn't want to get out.
You've given me a lot to think about, Layla. She like
They also have great
claps her
coconuts.
book close. This has been a very profitable session, but not for my work.
Lovely coconuts.
Well, great talking with you. Anytime.
Right. This is all off the books. This is not gonna be
I don't see.
this will not be counted against your performance review.
Oh, thank you. I am glad that you're. I'm not. Never.
But what it will get you is a I don't know, a favor from the boss. Nothing too extravagant that's weird, because I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, I enjoyed this. I have made a new friend today.
What?
You are my new friend.
We don't.
Roll
No,
persuasion.
I'm a. Wait, what?
Never
You're not
mind.
even in the
You're not my
Aegis.
friend. I don't know you.
Oh shit.
No, I'm not in the Aegis, but I met the guy
Slide.
that was in the Aegis.
Well, if you want to be in the Aegis, I'll tell you what. You helping me out, I'll put in a letter of recommendation if you want to be around.
Why do you think I should go to the Aegis? What does the Aegis offer that the righteous? What is the purpose?
We're from here. We're the Nogvarot last defense, man. So if you want a little security and you think that the war effort's not going to be that big of an issue, you got the safety of being here. Now, you still got to train hard like everyone else, but you're not going to get deployed.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
From here is the Aegis, but I also know Captain. What's her face?
I don't know that captain's name.
Barbarian.
Via Selwick is from here. Why would somebody that is from here?
You mean Sergeant?
Sergeant.
Sergeant
Yes,
Selwick?
Captain.
What
I'm
about
still
her?
learning. Well, she's from here, right? So why is she not in the Aegis and instead in the right brand?
Could be any number of reasons.
Hmm.
Some
Alright.
people get put in Righteous Brand, some people don't. Some people get put in the Aegis.
Do you get recruited?
Some
to be
people
in the
get
Aegis?
assigned.
Hmm.
We've been doing very little recruitment because this is the secure blanket, but you know, you did me a favor. So I could try to put in a letter of recommendation, doesn't mean you're gonna get in.
I am considering many of.
Great.
Thank you for talking with me.
Well, I probably need to get back to duty and be pretending like I'm a harsh captain.
Okay,
All right.
you're very scary.
Boo. She heads out. She like pats you on the shoulder. Dismissed. All right, Cari. Now that your internet's not broken, what would you like to
It's
do?
funny that you
Yeah.
said like dismissed because she's like patting on her shoulder saying dismissed, and Layla's like, and she's been talking this whole time. She hasn't even eaten anything, so she's not going to be leaving. She just has all her dinner to eat
Just
now.
go eat by yourself. Get back in
Just a
line.
question: who's Cari been talking to this whole time?
I've been talking to the tiefling
Oh,
lady
Oh,
about Marquette. I'm like, hey, I met this friend about an hour ago, and he told me you're you're interested in the Menagerie Coast. I am from the Menagerie Coast. I've also met many people from Marquette.
all right. I definitely want to go talk to the same person because I was offered to go do training. Although now that she's
Okay, so we're
walking
gonna
by, like, oh,
rewind
hello,
because
other
she was
friend.
leaving the yard before
Yeah.
this,
oh, there we go.
and would have been around where you were.
Wait, so where are we
So-
rewinding to?
We're going back to the training yard, the evening muster, where you would have found
Before
her.
I met with her.
So you're in the training yard, evening muster for the last ages. And Watcher Tila's also there. I think that's correct. Hang on a second. I have the wrong name written down. I don't have the
also
wrong
asked
name,
her
but
to
this
pitch
is
the
someone
ages
else.
to me.
Okay. Ignore what I just said. There is somebody with her. So, Captain Nyla. Vren is at the yard. And she has someone with her.
It's a strange name for a sergeant. Someone.
Hello, someone.
I cannot freaking spell my notes at all right now.
Okay,
Training
so it's
yard.
M-Y-N-O-T.
I literally wrote training as trenging, like
Like
That's
Transalora?
I've been
Transylvania.
I've all done a bit of tranging.
I've been writing righteous
In the
brand as
beginning.
re-TS.
Ritius brand.
Just really quickly writing.
Evening mustard. That's it. Okay, that's where you are, Harry.
Okay.
And Mesh is
Oh, no,
in
Yeah,
it
same
now.
lost Mesh. Oh, he did say he was going to be restarting his internet. 'cause it
Okay,
was-
great. So yeah,
Took on
you go to
me.
the training area. There's some Aegis soldiers practicing drills and doing some debriefing between them, between different groups. Yeah. When you approach, this person has a badge on their, where they would normally have their kind of typical like captain, sergeant kind of like markings, and you notice that this one just says like surveillance.
Okay.
So they're not very decorated, just says surveillance, and it has the tag watcher, so like watcher, surveillance watcher, something like that. And you hear them say something about like some follow-up with the other captain about let's say, how do I say this? Yes, I've been trying to follow up with Captain about the inadequate records, and we're still working on it. Even though we started yesterday, it seems like there's a lot of stuff to get through. But he seemed to be saying something about special funding or something, but I haven't tracked down any of the data. And then there was an odd thing that happened this morning, but we don't. It's over at the over at the Righteous Brand. Sorry, hang on a second. I have too many notes to sift through here. Yeah. RN, something was weird about the inspection line. 3 people didn't show up to duty this morning. And one of our new recruits that just came in yesterday is the one actually who reported it. So it's like building differential things. And then you see that, you know, this is the stuff that you're basically just standing there. Like you kind of, this is the conversation you're picking up as you approach them. And then they both kind of look at you and stop their discussion. How can I help you, Dante?
Sorry, I just coughed. Then I have acid reflux on me. Jesus. Who's saying this? Is it
This is the captain.
The tiefling? Yeah. Yes. I have what we spoke about yesterday. the I forgot what it was it training or something?
Yes. Right. Sorry, we had some stuff come up this morning that I've been. She like gestures to this surveillance individual.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is Watcher
I did look
Tila.
into-
She's just brought something up and I completely forgot. We've been going through some stuff this morning.
No, that's all good. I'm sorry, I did not mean to eavesdrop, but you said what? 3 recruits just didn't show up for their posts?
She like gives a side eye to the captain and she's like, well, he already knows, so you can bring it. Yeah, there was looks like one of the only other recruits to show up is somebody that came in about the same time you came in the other day. But they were stationed at the routine inspection line and there's only one person to show up.
Weird. Is there a record of where they went?
Well, we would literally
Or-
like we just found out like an hour ago.
Oh, okay. Like,
So
this is-
maybe
this
less
is
than that
fresh.
because this is kind of disseminating info. And then yeah, there's just some weird stuff
Weird.
going on this morning. So or this afternoon.
Yeah, freaky. Sorry, this might not be my business, but who was meant to be here? Anyone know? New recruits or people who've been here a while? I'm confused.
Oh, it's generally a pretty normal mix. I mean, routine inspections kind of like usually a captain and some people that aren't supposed to be poking around just moving boxes. It's not supposed to be rocket science. Just like fulfilling orders. You're basically just glorified post office, so it's mostly low-ranking officials and one overseer. But the overseer didn't show up. Only the new recruit. One of them.
So what? The other 2 that didn't show up, other new recruits, and then also this overseer?
Well, there was no overseer that showed up. Just the
So I
personnel
meant as in,
that
like,
is in
these
the
2
office.
recruits and the overseer didn't show up. It's just the one dude who came in.
Yeah, that's right. But generally speaking, the overseers don't have to show up all the time, even if they're stationed there.
Okay,
They're
so that might
free
be
to
like a-
do whatever they need.
So that's like a normal, semi-normal.
That's not out of the ordinary, no. Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry again. This is me overstepping. But who are the other 2 meant to be then?
Looks
names
over
of
to
who they are?
Tila, the Watcher surveillance, and just shrugs like, I don't know. This is all speed at this point. We're getting details as we can. I'm just a runner.
Ricky. No, okay, fair enough.
But not to mention
Strange.
it's just not supposed to be like a place that would be weird.
Yeah, no, like, you just have people just randomly upping. I mean, does it happen often in other roles, or is it only this one?
They both kind of exchange nervous looks, which you
Do I
clock
pick up on
with your
that?
passive perception.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well,
something that happens.
I appreciate your concern, Dante, but this is a bit out of your jurisdiction as a new recruit. So
Right.
I appreciate
Right,
you're trying to
fair,
help,
fair,
but
sorry. Yes,
we'll handle it from here. Watcher, why don't
Okay.
you go and report to Captain Bren and finish your follow-up. Leave this with me. And then I will... yeah, I mean, I'm the commanding officer, so I'll just deal with this later. I'm hoping that Bren already knows what's going on. But make sure Bren knows and then follow up. And she's like, aye, and heads out.
Damn, I was really suspecting that this lady has something to do with the whole shenanigan, and now I'm like, ooh, maybe she's just an actual captain.
And then you see Layla stick her head out and go walk up to her and start making, like, talking too much.
Yeah, you got a couple more minutes with what's her name first before you show up, Layla.
Ah, sorry.
But if you need anything from the captain now that the
she
surveillance
walked away.
chick's gone,
Other.
you can talk with Captain Taylor. Or Captain Vren.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty much there to follow up on being just handpicked out of the thing. Especially because I thought that was going to be something a little bit cooler, but the fact that this seems maybe a little bit more mundane, I'm like, okay.
What are you looking to do? Are you looking to kind of join us for the Aegis? You want some official training, or?
Oh, I mean, I was just interested in the offer you were talking about yesterday. Yeah, no, I didn't give you a straight answer at that point, and to be honest, I was a bit winded.
Oh yeah, rightfully so.
he got to be good, even though I won. But I was just wanting to follow up on what that basically entailed, if it was to join you guys or training or something.
I mean, you can skip kind of the physical fitness screening. That's already done. But again, like, we're meant for more protection and staying here. So you got to kind of be away from the deployment side of things. We have to get through some paperwork if you want to switch shifts here, as long as you're interested, and I can start some paperwork. You know what? Maybe you should come to Scalebound in with me, and then we can take a look at what some of your duties might entail, and maybe you can look at some of the positions that we have open, and then you can make a decision then.
Okay, yeah, I'd like that.
Okay, let's see here. So the Scalebound Inn, she like pulls open a small notepad, and sorry, wrong notepad. She like puts that one in her back pocket, and then grabs another one, and right. When is my shift there? Hang on. It's a bit fast. I can take you there tonight, but I don't know how commitment heavy you are in this.
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. I mean,
all right.
Face, trying to see what's around.
Okay, well, Scalebound Inn, just come in after dinner, maybe an hour or two, and you may be waiting around with me. We may be waiting a while, just because I don't know with this new development how long it's going to take the other captain ruler to get there. So he needs to be present for this. We gotta have 2 co-signers on these deals. So
no, I can listen to them. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, but it'll be fine. Just be normal. If you gotta be tough, whatever. Just show up about this time, and she hands you like a slip of paper that gives you like a decent time. Hopefully you won't be waiting too long.
That's all right. Stuff it into a coat pocket. Cool. All right. Well, I shall see you then.
What is even normal?
Quick reminder, because I'm trying to remind myself. Specialist Rays and those other guys I was gambling with, they were all the what's this lady's part of again? The Aegis.
Let me grounds card. Specialist Rays is an Aegis professional. Who else are you questioning?
Yeah, Moss. My notes are all over the shop.
Bookie is Aegis.
Yeah.
Specialist Reyes.
Anadus Acryl Moss is also Aegis.
Yeah, Analyst Moss.
Yeah, okay, cool.
He's Aegis. I think you basically had the not primary Aegis contact point.
Yeah. So I definitely wanted to push into this. I was just trying to remember. I was like, what was the purpose of this again? I was like, oh yeah, it's because I want to push in and get in with this, because this is the area that we haven't covered, and it's good to have this.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'm starving, and I got a bunch of bad news that I need to go eat over. So.
Yeah, no, all good.
Really helps in this.
Good luck with
all right, I'll see you later. And you clock that when she leaves the area, Layla is booking it in her costume to meet her, and she has no awareness that you're there. Like, she's completely zoned out. But you clock her immediately.
Well, okay.
And when she leaves, your passive perception is something funny, but you clock that she the notebook that you were that she was pulling out to check her schedule and write that slip of paper for you to meet up. She puts it away and picks up the other one and starts like reviewing some notes in the other notebook. And Layla, that's where you meet up with her.
Yeah.
And start talking about the spy novel for the next hour or so. Okay. So fast forward, kind of closer to dinner. Caidi, you were wanting to do something? Is that right at dinner time?
The one thing I want to do, I can do at the moment when I go to the Spellbound Inn, because it was just a question. But I had a question for Harry. When we spoke the last time, we spoke about looking at the books at the what's it, the office, the checkpoint, the ledger office. We wanted you asked us about looking at books to see repeated names. I don't remember the context about that.
Wasn't that?
If I remember, the idea was, I think if I remember, the repeated names was basically in line with, you know, if you're in the leisure office and you say, cool, I have a bunch of things that come in from this one area, or I have a bunch of things that come in and this same guard has like looked them up, or like the Ivan Moonsicle, where it's like, oh hey, this guy has shown up like a bunch of instances. Same thing with names, where if it's just like, hey, on like, you know, like this one guy who's mentioned he doesn't show up in these places, or like what other instances could that refer to? Like the dolls, for instance, where it's like, hey, the same person's done this, like the Jagantoth family has this connection, it has this many entries, or every time it's like coming from that area, it's always changed to something else. If there's just any pattern like that where it's just things either don't add up properly, where you haven't got someone you can actually link this to, or one where you can link it up a little too well. Like say going with that Drevik handle, where say if he's the one who actually does have shit being put on him, where when you go to look at the ledgers and you see his name is tied to a bunch of orders that either don't make a whole lot of sense or have like increased rapidly over the last, like, you know, X amount of months, where it's like, hey, this guy maybe had put in like 4 or 5 things, maybe tops, and then now he's putting in like 20 to 30 like whatevers, right? So it's like just things like that, where it's like any sort of connection, if it exists, of just like ideas that might, you know, be good to look through.
Rob,
I think that was the context. I assume that'd be the context. I can't remember.
I wouldn't mind checking that out, but Rob, can I try and go there by myself?
Go where?
Understand I'll probably get entry to the ledger's office, and my intent is to speak to Reza, the gnome that works there. If she's there, try to talk to her and see if I can take another look at the books myself, because I'm fully aware that I can't do it, you know, without permission. But I want to see if I can talk to her about it. Is that possible?
You can, but when you get to the door, you need to make a persuasion check, because she is there and she does not want to see you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go with the red one this time.
I will say there is another name I do have here of Constable Dobbins.
Dobbins?
Who is mentioned in shift changes, because I think we talked about that in person when we were all actually grouped up.
I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
The shift
Finally.
changes things with the guard thing with Mesh, is that the name was,
Like, I don't know if we can.
whenever they did their shift, the certain Ivan something was written
Oh, I
down,
can't
but
see,
this
where is
is
it?
different than that.
There it is.
Yeah, this was like, you've got Ivan Moonsicle, which is the dead name of just like someone, you know, but then there's Constable Dobbins, who's mentioned in shift changes, who either crops up or he's the one requesting it. I don't remember the specific context, just that he's involved somewhere.
He's the one who superseded the shift changes.
So I need to double check
okay,
here.
Yeah, so he's the one.
Caidi, are you going to check shift changes in the officer briefing hall, or are you going to the checkpoint ledger office?
I think it's better for leisure office, depending what your current goal is.
Right, I did say the leisure office. That's where I went before. Sorry, that checkpoint in the leisure office is something. Yeah. Yes, please.
Yes, please. To what?
I would like to go to the leisure's office, please.
Okay. So the 19 will let you in the door.
20. 20.
Vika Brush Spanner opens the door. Is like, what do you want? What do you want?
Hi. I was here yesterday. I'm actually just trying to do a follow-up on the information about the missing kids. I'm just gonna be forthright. I haven't actually been sent by anyone. I'm doing this on my own initiative, but I just want to quickly check the books to reference piece of information.
Listen, that's fine. I've got a lot of shit to do today. I would rather say no, but if it's easier to just get you off my back to say yes, then this is the result of your check. You can come in. And she like opens the door and like walks in.
Hi.
Try not to bother me, all right?
I won't. And I'll. She's not bothering me, so I would like to first go to the book that I was looking for to cross-reference the information, and then if I know she's not paying attention, to possibly look at any of the older books that have been in use that might give me a history, because I don't know how long it's going for, and after talking to Silas, I kind of get the feeling this has been going on far longer than anyone actually realized.
Okay. So you're looking for anything about what?
So I'm gonna go with what Harry said with the repeated names in regards to certain activities. So like, are there actual people doing the same thing over and over again? Are there any situations where people would? Oh, sorry, I'm just having a brain fart here. I'm looking for any activities that have been repeated by the same set of people over a long period of time, and just to see if there's any correlation between each of those people. So like I can draw a line between this person is doing this other person's doing that. There may in fact be some kind of connection in regards to the missing kids. Is that okay? Is that too
Roll
much?
investigation.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll it here. No, I got an 8.
I will say through a long time of research, you don't find any kind of correlations with people names and themes, because you've already found that with the naming structure that Jesliann uncovered the other day. So it's pretty hard to ignore when that one person is being implicated, and that seems to be someone that isn't anyone outside of just being assigned to do things. Now you do find in a completely random chance that there is some kind of relatively recent information about like missing children cases, but there's no other memos about it besides the fact that like the Crown's Guard is looking into this. And hang on one second, I need to check this real quickly. Where is this person? Dun, 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 dun. You do notice that the note was wow, I just literally looked at it and now it's gone again. It looks like the Crownsguard are the ones to look into it, but you also notice that the Crownsguard are the ones that reported it.
So they're...
So it wasn't reported by a family. It was recorded by a Crownsguard individual.
Silence Crownsguard?
Yes.
Who was... is there a name associated with who reported it in the Crownsguard?
Just said an
Or
anonymous
just
tip
generic?
from the Crownsguard.
An anonymous tip from the Crownsguard for the Crownsguard to investigate the missing children.
Well, it's
Because
just because they have to
someone-
follow a report. So the Crownsguard are the ones that have to look into it. The military is not going to do it. So it falls under their
Right,
jurisdiction to do investigations. But normally you get the tips from, you know, so-and-so or this family said this or whatever. And then sometimes it'll just say an anonymous tip. But this one like specifically says anonymous tip from within Crownsguard. Like,
Okay.
So someone who actually doesn't want to draw attention to themselves and wants to make sure that this is has an eye on it, is reporting it, despite probably whoever's in the actual Crownsguard not wanting any attention to it. So we
it's
might
also not
have an
marked as
ally.
resolved in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, again, going back to the fact that Silas's Crownsguard, it could be an internal thing where it's like he's reported it, but because he's so close to it, it's like they keep him off the record because like that could implicate him in some sort of danger.
Here,
there-
you can
there's
have
also that
inspiration
angle
for that comment.
Could be.
Is there a date on this? Like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
I'm gonna say there is a date on the report, but just because I don't want to be responsible for backtracking my dates and giving you wrong information, I'm gonna tell you that the date does not correlate with what you would expect. So your just natural conclusion is that this report was officially filed probably much later than when it happened. So, and the date doesn't seem to be that relevant to you. I'll just nip that in the bud.
Okay.
Because I don't want to fucking track it and give you wrong info and let you run on a fucking red herring for that. I just don't want to be
fine.
responsible for that.
Okay.
But it does seem to have some sort of significant delay than what you would have expected. And it also doesn't seem to have any, like, there's no like priority listings for these kind of cases. They just kind of get the reports and then try to tackle them ad nauseum when they can. So this one just doesn't have any priority notes.
I mean, and with that too, that could also just be military fucking like jargon where it's just, you know, someone started looking into it, they started investigating, but they didn't actually make a report on it until later.
It's
So that
also
way the date
probably
doesn't
very
actually
common
line up.
within police work because they don't like
Yeah.
filling out paperwork for stuff that they got to go do.
I mean, to
So-
be fair, who does like filling in paperwork? You know,
Yeah.
like, it's like, what's the day? Oh, fuck, I don't give a shit. When did I write this? I wrote it 4 days ago. I'll just write today because I'm filling it out.
I probably won't recognize handwriting and correspond to everything else I've looked at.
Yeah, how many
Is
people's
there
handwriting
anything-
have you been paying attention to?
Yeah, is there anything that I can recognize in the handwriting so that if I were to spot handwriting in the future, I could pinpoint, oh, you're the person who reported this. Is there any way I could do that?
You can try. It'll just be if you want to try to recognize paperwork instead of it being I'll say that if you want to check handwriting as a group, that it'll only be you and Jesliann that can roll. Because you're the only two that have been able to view the paperwork firsthand. Because they won't let you take the paperwork out of here.
Unless you try and sneak it, and that probably won't get you very far.
I'll just put a note like try memorize handwriting.
You could try to do the old paper
the-
with chalk over
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work with something that's an indentation.
Well, you can also
well,
like no with,
Yeah.
with paper. What you do is the paper underneath it. You do charcoal.
But here's the thing: I'm not trying to draw my attention and all. And while the thingy is distracted, I don't want to be like. Shh, 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 don't
Yeah,
mind
she's
me,
in the
shh,
room.
shh." So
So
yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Plus, a reminder: we have to remember this. That if I'm not getting my people mixed up, this is the lady who has a lock drawer full of seemingly gold and has a bunch of. Is the only person in this place that necessarily runs outside of Jesliann, and also very evidently has a bunch of shit that has been edited over time. Where, like, for whatever reason. Like, even if you were pristine perfect, she'd probably just smell the fact that you're doing something suspicious.
I'm just gonna make them a memento note of handwriting and leave it at that. That's all I really wanted to do. Yeah, check for while I'm here.
I don't know if we could really get too much out of this, because we've already got the Ivan Moonsicle one, and
Yeah.
unless we have another named, like, unless you wanted to hard tackle, like, again, because there's a Constable Dublin's name that comes up, there's the Drevik, which could have implications somewhere, depending. Although you haven't got Drevik information, so you actually can't use that. I can't think of anything else that would be necessarily useful to look into here.
Follow up, like it's just follow up on what I did before. I'm willing to leave at this point. Thank you very much for your help, and I'll just do a little bow and be on my way. Probably heading to dinner, I suppose. Sorry if that was a bit like off the beaten path, kind of like I'm just trying to tick off things I'm supposed to do.
I mean, to be fair, you also just rolled low. That just happens.
Time for food. Apparently food is really good for everyone, so I want some too.
okay, so unless there's anything you guys would like to do at dinner, we can fast forward to the scalebound situation, which one of you wanted to be stationed outside and one of you has had to go in. Otherwise, there's anything else that you guys want to basically send messages to each other or take a quick break to go to what's her name's house for dinner and then reconvene about what you want to do for the evening, stuff like that. What do you want to do?
I did want to do a round in the yard, evening muster. Find Bookie or somebody in there. Evening time, probably off duty.
Oh, to do like a quick duel with him?
Yeah, probably. I think at this point, after having to do a whole shift by myself, I want to blow off some steam, so I'll be like huffed and puffed.
Okay, yeah, he's doing some new recruit stuff and has whipped up on some other people to kind of get himself feeling good after getting his ass kicked by Dante the other day. So he's like, oh, another new recruit. He looks like he's come off some victories. I think he we'll just say that there's probably a cleric on standby that's kind of giving him some cure wounds. He's like, all right. Bookie, nice to meet you.
Navin, hide bearer.
You're
I'm pretty
tall.
big and he's pretty small, so
Tall guy. All right. Well, what do you want to do? What are we doing? Handicaps? No handicaps.
I want
Choose
to
your
blow off
weapon.
some steam. So, you wanna arm wrestle? And I look at his arms. Probably not.
They look like barrels. Like, he's like, well, the hardest thing is gonna find something that's fair for both of our arm length, I suppose. Would you, I'll just get a step stool. He like runs over and gets like some smaller crates and then stands on them and puts two barrels on top of each other so that they're at your height so you can stand and he can get up there. Is that all right?
Alright.
How are we doing this?
Alright.
Best 2 out of 3
rounds?
or 2 out
Yeah.
or 3 out of 5?
Yeah. 2 out of 3 sounds good.
Left hand or right hand?
Right.
All right, what's your bonus, Shiva?
+3 on strength. Is that what you're asking?
For athletics.
Or wait, athletics +5.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a +3. And
Okay.
it'll just be athletics rolls.
All right.
And you have to win. We'll do best 2 out of 3. You have to win 3 times consecutively in order to pin him. One will be to start the pin. The second one will be to push it further, and then the last one will be put it down. So think
Right.
about it in that kind of sense. So like if they get a single one, you have gone backtracked one. So if he wins twice, you've got to win 5 times in a row to win.
Got it.
Okay, here we go. First one. 12.
13.
Okay, so Shifa 1. 10.
18.
Okay, it's getting close. He's getting angry. 11.
10.
Okay, he pushes you back. It's getting rough. You're seeing why this guy can dig deep. Another 11.
11. Die.
Okay, nothing happens. You guys are gridlocked. Just. And he's like on the underside because you've already got that one that pushes him down. And he pushed back. He's like, no.
Natural 20.
Okay, I got a 13. So on a natural 20, I'll say you can get the pin on this one. You can go twice. So it'll be like boom, boom. And you like kind of crack the thing. And he's like, oh my God, my shoulder. Ah. Ah.
I'm a man.
All right, left-handed. That one needs a rest. Come on.
All right.
Let's switch dice. All right, I'm gonna use my steel dice that says that's really heavy. All right, here we go.
Again, natural 20. Shit, different dice.
Damn.
Different dice, natural 20.
Okay, so normally speaking, I rolled a 19 on the die. Normally speaking, you would actually have really pulled off a quick one, and as soon as the kind of release happens on this, you would have put him down real close to down. But this dwarf is like pushing through a stone wall, and you kind of somehow get into a rhythm from the previous round. When you're pushing his hand down, this is not an easy task, and you know that you're able to do it quickly. But once you get him down to that resistance point, he is like a stone and is not moving. But you do get 2 successes. Ooh, 10.
9.
Okay, he manages to lock down and push you back 1. So now it's Mesh 1 and him 0. 8.
12.
Okay, you get back down to the next position. You got to get 1 more success to pin him. Oh,
19 on the die.
All right, you got him. I roll like shit, dude. You got him so down, and that's 2 out of 3. And he's like, all right, well done. I thought I had you in that second one, but man, you really pulled something out.
I need some more. I'm gonna lift some weights.
Just go pick up the barrels.
He doesn't want to do it, bro.
Yeah.
Do squats.
Yeah.
My gains, bro. My gains, brother.
He's like, well, I guess I should probably do the same because I'm not winning any of these anytime soon against that body.
Sorry, what are you disguised as again?
He's a Goliath.
Goliath.
He thinks he's fighting a Goliath, and it's just a fucking robot that's just sitting there.
Yeah, that was fun. Got rid of that for my to-do
I
list.
enjoyed myself.
Mesh, while you're doing this and blowing off some steam, you see somebody come up with a marking on their kind of rank that just is with the last Aegis, and they seem to recognize you right away as they're kind of scanning the crowd and come up to you. And as it gets closer, that marking says surveillance, and you see this watcher come up to you, and she says, "Hey, I'm Watcher Tila. Were you the one who made the report today about the missing individuals at the inspection line?"
Yeah, that's me. Ugh. As I drop my legs.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
She like pulls you aside away from most of the people in the yard. She seems to be relatively shifty-eyed, and just kind of just lets out like a really long sigh. What do you know about what has been going on over there?
All I know is somebody called Private Mira looked very worried about something the other day, and we had that incident in the marketplace 2 days ago. Not much besides that.
A quick sort of meta question. Those two other privates not showing up for their inspection, which pretty much gives Mesh full reign. That wasn't the only time that happened, right? Because it happened before. Because he had more or less free reign the first time he went in, wasn't there? Or am I remembering wrong?
Don't think it was free reign.
There were some people there.
Okay.
Yeah.
She says, I had a conversation with Specialist Reyes today. And their disappearance isn't the only thing that's missing.
What else is missing? Is it that rumor about kids being missing? Why is everything being missing?
Kids are not something that goes missing from crates. Well, let me just... I know I shouldn't be telling you this information because you don't really know anyone as a new recruit, but in case you do, I'm going to try to get some info from you. Are you aware of Private Mira Tenval? She's a junior Aegis member.
Private Mira ish. I think I would be like I describe the person I think is Private Mira, just to try and... Is that her? I've seen her around.
Are you lying? Or just like trying to say something to fill time?
I mean, I have seen her around, but I would say that I'm lying that I know for sure that she's Private Mira.
Okay. Yeah, then that's fine. She kind of just... It's like, well, I mean, do you know her in the sense of like that she was assigned that day and she's one of the ones that are missing? Do you have any personal ties with her or any of the other people that were deployed there for the day?
Well,
Assigned there, excuse me.
I initially saw her in the sign up brunch hour, and then a couple times in yesterday's shift, not today's shift. I haven't talked to her directly now.
Okay, well, there's no real easy way for me to say this because I'm trying to make sure that there's some info here that maybe you could share ahead of time, but there's no real else way to say. She's gone. All of her stuff's gone. Her entire barracks area is completely spick and span, and she has vanished. And no one knows where she is. And the people that were assigned, the same thing, but they're completely different recruits and not Aegis members either. It's like two other righteous brand officers that were assigned there with you that day were also gone.
Like disappeared, gone. That's awkward.
It's weird because it's not just that they had vanished and left their stuff here. It's like they had calculated some sort of packing up procedure and somehow no one knows where they were and didn't see them leave. And I've heard mixed reports that people remember seeing them this morning at PT, but some people don't.
Can I try to recall if I saw them?
Yes, you can. Make a history check.
History 9+. 9 minus 1, 8.
You can't actually recall because you would have been in the Crownsguard one, and you don't really know the other Crownsguard people very well, and you wouldn't have been in the morning activities with her because she's Aegis.
I'm in the righteous, not righteous.
Or sorry, I misspoke. The righteous brand people you wouldn't have known very well. You didn't even know who they were until she mentions that these other two people were there, and you just know them by the names on the sheet of paper, not what they look like.
No, I don't remember them in the morning. Is somebody gonna try to look into this? I wouldn't mind helping them. Seems
I don't really have any jurisdiction over it. I was hoping I would get some information from you, but this seems like I'm just sharing info with somebody that doesn't know anything.
I do recall something.
What's that?
She was talking to that robot courier in the cafeteria.
Nox?
Yeah, that one.
She was talking to him?
Yeah. Or you can ask him. Or we could ask him.
She seems to be like whizzing some things in her mind.
The doorbell. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. She's like thinking through some things with this information with Nox and starts like nodding. It's like, okay, well, I guess I was a little too late before I could find out what was really going on then. I'll go talk with Nox, I suppose, but you can don't worry about it. This sucks, but I don't really think there's anything that we can do about it. I'm just assuming a lot here, but we just don't have enough info if we're trying to hunt someone down. It could be them, it could be their victims. We don't really know at this point. There's lots of weird stuff going on today in particular, but kind of just like does one of those things where you kind of like push the back of your skin behind your head. Like stressed out.
In your hair?
Hmm?
You say pull your skin?
Yeah, you like push
Yeah,
your
like
skin
that.
right here. You push that back.
Oh, sorry.
Like rubbing.
You're like rubbing it
Ah,
back of your neck.
okay. Okay.
Okay. Well, it's a real shame having the new recruits leave, but what are you gonna do? I'll see if Nox has got any other info, otherwise I'm kind of plumb out of luck. Thanks for your cooperation in this.
If you need any help looking into something, I'm willing to assist. Let me
No,
know.
that's all right. I'm in the surveillance department, and you're just the recruit that was there when it happened. Just gonna make sure that you know.
Did he say that all of their stuff is just like cleaned up and gone, as if like they were never there in the first place?
Something like that, yeah. I think they planned to leave rather than they had to leave, you know?
Well, the question is, where do you move all that stuff, and how much stuff do they even have? Is this like a backpack worth of stuff, or is this like a suspiciously like
Same stuff
Like-
you came in with, I guess. Like, you come in with a backpack worth of stuff.
Alrighty, well, thanks again, big guy.
Have a good night.
Strangely large person.
And she runs off.
Actually, the other question would have been whether or not that bunks were tidy, because you said tidy before, but does that mean was it like perfect?
I mean, this is just word of mouth at the moment. So, what would you guys like to do next?
I'm gonna
Is
rate
this
go
a
to the
good spot to wrap up for next in 2 weeks?
Yeah, you can wrap up and then maybe go meet up with Telva.
Yeah.
I will say this.
If it's
Go ahead, Harry.
sorry, if it's in 2 weeks, I am not going to be here because I'm in WA.
The 21st?
That would be the 27th.
The 21st is that?
21st is in 2 weeks.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Sorry, we'll be here if it's the 21st then.
Okay. I have some confirmations from most of you that the 21st will work, but is that still okay?
Yeah.
I'm still a maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll
Oh,
talk
right,
with
right.
Mesh throughout the week and see what's going on with you. Otherwise, we can move forward with that if it works out. If it doesn't, so be it. I will tell you one thing. Mesh, did you have anything check-wise that you wanted to run in that conversation with her? Like, did you want to do insight, or did you want to do perception of her? Was there like a skill that you wanted to use during that conversation? I kind of just
feel
didn't give
like
you an
this-
opportunity.
I feel like based on the context, she had to be truthful. There's no reason to lie in that kind of situation, so I didn't feel like I needed to make any checks.
Okay.
I wouldn't get anything specific out of it, I feel like, in that kind of context. Yeah, she's worried about missing people and stuff, it's obvious.
What about if she was being honest, but maybe there was like some extra info that she didn't share? guess she didn't quite thing.
I think I wouldn't pick up on that.
Okay. I'm trying to get you guys a decent like finishing point. Would you guys say that you want to go meet up again as a group after this kind of investigation for the day, back with Talva,
Yeah.
and just
we're gonna do that.
run the investigation there? I will tell you that what we'll do is instead I'll give you a little bit of a hook this way, where Telva will be reaching out to you guys instead of the other way around.
Okay.
And she says, "Hey, this is Telva.
How's it going?
Been with
Hey,
Jesliann, going through papers. Weird stuff today. Hang on a second. Let's go. We have a lead.
One lead.
Let's talk more. Scalebound Inn later.
Okay. So the meetup point will be at the Scalebound Inn.
Oh, sorry. Let's talk later about the Scalebound Inn, I think is what she said.
Okay.
And then I think she probably has another word, and she'll use that word as a misdirection present.
If she said later now with goals to maybe like link up, would it be wise to go skip dinner?
Well, you have a response.
And go meet up
If you guys have a response, but she's going to message, I believe, Dante. I think because you would have been the perceived kind of leadership figure as the group for the time being. So you can respond, but you also, as a group, will actually, you know, that's not true. She would be able to send once to each of you.
Yeah.
So you would all get this message, and you can choose to respond or to not. But yeah, she'll just say come by for dinner, I think. But Jesliann is already there,
We do that
based off of how the session was going today.
Especially if Scalebound Inn is the big ticket item. Like we've got, like what? Currently we have three people who've disappeared?
Mm-hmm.
Who are all spread out, just randomly up, vanished, gone. We have two of us who are currently investigating the Scalebound Inn, one of us being me going in, and who was running the outside?
Caidi.
Caidi.
I was the one who was going in with Telva. Not Telva, excuse me. I always forget his name. I don't know why. No. I'm going with the Great Grace guy. I thought we were gonna.
Were you
Yeah,
going with the
Katie's
Grace guy,
going
or were
in.
you
Katie's going in. Ask
okay,
the
cool. So-
person who's going to be on duty for the evening, which is Silas.
Okay, cool. So there's two people going in there. And especially that's some sort of hot ticket number. Like now we have a bunch of names. We have people who just randomly like upped and gone. I think it's worth at least just looking at the hook and taking the bait and going to meet up.
Okay.
Especially because we have this little bit of downtime and we can use it to wrap up sesh and get into it.
That's a recap.
So Dante's going with Captain Vren, and Katie's going with
the Watcher.
Tila.
Miss Grey Sky. Tila Grey Sky.
Gray Sky.
Oh, we also have Raze, who's popped up like twice now, especially with like the mention of the robot things.
Well, that's where I rolled it. Stupid attendings right here.
So as a quick motion, Caidi not having Silas change times for patrol means that patrol can still be swapped with one of y'all's. Which I believe the
Yeah,
only
good
other
thing.
person that could take it would be Jesliann because she's Crown's Guard.
Yeah.
So you just got to figure out if you want to get everyone present for this thing. You got to talk with Telva about it for Layla and for Shifa. Otherwise, you guys have already set up a position there. So you really only have to get two assignments to manage. Otherwise, you can just get Silas to swap with Jesliann, or have Jesliann like work with Telva as well to get something else. But that's next stage is the scalebound discussion with Telva.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Also, we'll be opening
plan
up
of-
the stuffed toys with the 3 colors.
Yeah. Indeed.
Choose your starter Pokemon. Looking forward to the next session.
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Session 17.
Thank you.
We
See you
don't
in 2
know
weeks.
what's gonna go on the next session, but in 2 weeks, 21st is our target. We'll keep you posted if you watch my stream on other days. Smile. See you guys.
Better be there.